Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Okay. I'm going to guess that it's not going to be happy time inside Vault 11.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells.
And we're back. Right, we are here in Vault 11. We have come here searching for some components for an air filtration system that the Brotherhood use. Apparently theirs is on the fritz. We arrived here only to find a message, a disturbing message that was the recording of what sounds like a coordinated suicide pact and a discussion as to some awful things that had gone on in this vault. So we need to find out what those things were. But before we do that, we need to just make sure we kill off all the rodents and creepy crawlies. Okay. Is that an NCR soldier? What the hell are the NCR doing in here? Well, I suppose they could have explored it, but you would have thought that had they explored this place... You know, stop creeping, it's just rodents. Rodents and bugs. Don't you splay your wings at me. We're back to deal with you in a second. Okay. What else did we have? Clinic. Open door to clinic or a downstairs area. Alright. There's the clinic. Gentlemen. Okay, let's do this systematically. I'm going to start this side and start looting. What do we have in here? Now, if the NCR have been here, there's a chance... Okay, there's a chance that everything's been looted. Vault 11 Election Guide. Dear fellow Vault Dweller, congratulations, your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the Coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put together this handy Dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or DOGOOD, Do Good, that contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks, President Justice Block. Candidate, Henry Glover. Endorsements, Utilitarian Block, Divine Will Block, Allied Service Workers Block. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My eldest, Sam, was on the honour roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. Really, seriously, you had 6 kids. Well, that qualifies you to be the president, doesn't it? Definitely, yes. The ability to procreate. So very, very difficult. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr.'s picture. Picture their faces. Nate Stone could be overseer. Not me. Oh, Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. Oh, you're actually saying please don't vote for me. Okay. Like it. Candidate Donna Haley. Endorsements Human Dignity Block, United Vault Technicians Block. I'm aware of the rumours circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I have never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone for such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position and that both of my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster. Okay, so they're all trying not to be voted president. Candidate Nathan Stone, Justice Block. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate, and I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty background politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should all be ashamed. Okay. Notice of postponement. Welcome guests, fellow citizens. Due to the tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for overseer. Okay, Terry Hart, President, Human Dignity Block. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for Overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her turn, with the mainframe's random number generator ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. Okay, total random selection of their leader. Actually, that could arguably be a fairly good system. It has often been said that one of the things that should disqualify you from holding any position of power is a desire to hold any position of power. And there is an element of truth to that. Vodka and iguana bits. Okay. A lot of cigarettes. And empty beer bottles. Classroom. Cigar lounge. Okay, that would explain why there were lots of cigarettes and... Okay. Classroom. Clinic. Okay. Metal box. Crutch. Are you guys coming? Oh! Really? Crippled lip? Really? Oh my god, these things are actually bloody dangerous. I don't actually have any doctor's bags. Let's take a couple of stim packs. Oh, do I have any healing powder? That might be... Use that first. Let's have a look. Healing powder. Let's take 2 of those and take some Hydra to regenerate my limb. And then let's shoot this thing. Okay? So we can't afford to be missing. We need to kill these things. Oh, hello. We need to kill these things quickly. And never miss. Oh, dirty water. Didn't really need dirty water. Okay. Question. So we went into there. Alright, let's... As long as we hit them quickly, we're fine. That's more rat, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully they can't cripple me. Although I wouldn't bet on it. Okay. Abraxo. Boxes of detergent. Turpentine. I don't think I need a Braxo cleaner, but I'll bring one. Just in case. Toolbox. Don't think so. Okay, and this is down. Vote stone for... Rumours about Haley are baseless. Vote stone for overseer. Rats. Is that the stairway that I looked at before? Don't vote Glover. His family needs him. Okay. No, this is the stairway. So people don't want to become the leader because apparently, well, it doesn't sound like it's got good perks. That is one way of ensuring the power hungry don't seek out power, isn't it? Okay, have we not read all of this? We have, yes we have. Alright. Out of curiosity, did right, ahead. Luckily the scribe gave us... Still in the dark. Search the vault in the region for a differential pressure controller. Gave us a little bit of a clue as to where to go. Okay. Oh! Go! No! Oh god! When was the last time I saved? Oh god, trapped computers. Trapped bloody compute. Where the hell am I? Oh really? Really? Oh, it's not too bad, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. I think... Oh god, yeah, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? This was just... Yeah, alright, okay. Whew. Okay, premonition about trapped computers. Are you coming? Okay. Little thing rotating above. Traps. Alright, not traps. Same message as before. Okay. Don't... Alright. Vault 11 living quarters. Are we still in creepy crawly land? Yep. Oh god. Did a bit of damage, didn't he? I just don't want to use bullets on these things. They don't... Oh god. Don't! Ducking and weaving. Okay. You're gonna jump. Oh my god, really? I'm actually gonna have to start shooting them. Okay. Did I hear... It sounded like I heard machinery move. It really did. Okay. Door. So. Male dorm. Admin. Admin. Admin sounds like a good place to go, doesn't it? Again, did we get any clues? Yeah. Male dorm is down. Female dorm also down. Okay. Let's check out admin. Security Overseer's Office. I like the sound. I was about to say, I like the sound of security. Is that... Hello! Nuke and whiskey. This is the security office. What's in the security office? Ammunition. Sensor modules. Steam gauge assembly. Oddly rare items. Believe it or not. Cooling unit. I can actually make bullets that freeze people with those things, I think. Ammunition. Hello. Nice. Alright, grenades. No trap. Security terminal. Welcome, officer. Right, all of those are the other messages we've read. Exert from the deposition of the defendant, Catherine Stone, by Vault Attorney Gerald Miles. Question. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Kate. Answer. Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine. I keep forgetting. A. My husband calls me Kate. Question. You were telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block. Not allegedly, had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone, but please, the discussion. Sighs. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. Question. The candidate's endorsement meetings. Yes, they were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway the block, prevent the endorsement, but only if... Only if what, Catherine? Only if you performed sexual favours. Yes. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? Nope, all the block leadership. They're friends. And you agreed? What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before the endorsements came out? I don't know, a month, maybe. And when they came out and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the block? Okay. Yes, I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thin things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected. Question. Assuming you weren't caught... No, Mr. Miles, I expected to be caught. That was the best chance. Now they'll elect me. A confessed murderer. You think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have to pick someone and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. Okay. So she was... Catherine Stone, she was elected, wasn't she? Because if I just... Catherine Stone. Oh, she was right. She got elected. Hello! Excuse me. I want to make sure I'm getting everything. Toolbox. So she had sex with a lot of the voting members, but then they went off and put her husband's name forward anyway, so she killed them. Which, oddly enough, sounds vaguely reasonable, because I have a slight suspicion that getting voted as leader is a terminal experience. Initializing Robco Industries blah blah blah. Maintenance mode. Yeah, don't worry, we can hack this. Discovering. Sounds like a song, doesn't it, really? Okay. Disengage lock, thank you. Come on, what are you? Okay, there's a nuke there and a lot of ammunition. Why am I getting this horrible feeling of there being a trap? I know it's a locked door, but I still just feel like someone's leading me into a trap. Okay. No? Everything's... Alright, pulse mines. Energy cells. More energy cells. Grenades. Why do I feel I'm getting, prepped for war here? Prepped for energy weapon war as well. Okay. So that was the security. Well, no, that wasn't security. That was the armory. Overseer's office is down here. Out of curiosity. Lower level. Let's go and check. Let's go and check the... Oh, God. Vault 11. Lower level. The, dorm rooms. Oh. Male dorm first. See what we have here. Okay. Vault 11 jumpsuit. I always like to collect one of everything. Okay. Personal terminal. Eager. Let's have a look. Welcome, Mr. Gottlieb. Security recording. Okay. Downloading complete. Alright, we've got a recording from Justice Block HQ security tapes.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Okay, so the Justice Block have been the power players for so long, and when she became the overseer, and changed the way everything's done, and it's totally random, they no longer have any power, and so they want to overthrow her. And is that what happened down here then? Basically a civil war over the way they elect or choose their overseer? That's pretty twisted, isn't it? And not even remotely surprising when you think about it. I tell you what, let's just enter the lower level with a modicum of stealth. Okay, still sounds like rats. It is. Okay. Alright. Overseer. Security. I just came from security. So... Okay, this is the... Okay! What the f... What? What? Oh, it was a... God, it was a trap. It was a trap. I got shot. I got shot. And the hilarious thing is, took less damage from a shotgun shot than I would from one of those creepy crawlies. Okay, single shotgun. Super stim pack. Why did I take a super stim pack? Oh, I must have pressed the super stim pack when I got shot. Okay, that's actually a fairly good habit. Tell you what is a better habit: whiskey. Reminds me, I've not had some for a while. Sit in the chair. Requires key. Nanobiotic weave implant. A new cybernetic implant. Interesting. I need a key. I need a key. Terminal locked. Where can I find... Alright. Okay. Keep your eyes up. Okay, that isn't... Tool cabinet. Crowbar. What am I hearing? Okay, how the hell do we get into there then? We've got an overseer's... Okay, we've got to find the overseer's key. Where are we going to find the overseer's key? This way. We've got something going down the atrium. What the hell was that? Something else going down. Oh god. Water. Water's... Alright. Okay, don't go near the trap when they're activating it. Maybe they'll kill themselves on the trap. Or... Okay. Either my rifle became a lot more powerful than it did before, or they stepped on a mine. I just took another super stim pack. Oh god, I've got to stop doing that. I've only got 5 left. I'm going to map stim pack instead of super stim pack. I didn't actually mean to do that. I was trying to switch weapons and press the wrong hotkey. But I don't want to be wasting super stim packs quite like that. Okay, traps. The whole place is rigged. Let's... Oh, of course, this must be where they decided to have their little fight. Okay. Now, are these the mutineers or are they the defenders? And does it actually matter? I suspect not. Okay, this is going to be like radioactive, isn't it? Drink. Let's not do that. Okay. First aid box. Go. Okay, really? First aid box. No, don't drink! Don't drink the bloody... No! 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 Okay. Awesome. I tell you what. Radex. Radex for the win. And do I have my anti-radiation? I got a radiation suit. Let's put that on for now. Luckily I can breathe. Differential pressure controller, that is what I came for. I can now leave. Yes, I can. But, I kind of want to know what's gone on here. Yes, I do. Call me crazy. And point out that I'm getting irradiated for the sake of curiosity. Okay, yeah, that was really stupid. Let's have a look. How am I doing on the radiation? 2%? That's nothing. Let's put your armor back on. Courier's fatigues. Alright. Oh, and a hat. Hat. Where's my hat? Was it the brown hat, wasn't it? Not the grey hat. Glasses! Okay. And, of course, whiskey. Okay. Back to normal. Right. What's this? Oh, that looks like a pretty important door, doesn't it? And there's squeaks. Pilot lights. Braxo cleaner. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes! And... Okay. Okay. Ammo. Missiles. I keep getting given... I got given a stealth boy. Should I use that stealth boy? Okay. Traps. No, radiation. +1 radiation. Is my Radex still? Nice. We got here. Oh, really? Okay. 2%. It's only... It's right, okay, it's... Okay, so we've got a vault door. Or a vault door. A big door. A normal door. Oh, luckily I can breathe underwater. That's... Radex. Not the same as Radaway. And... nothing. I mean, so far this place is relatively devoid of anything threatening, which in of itself is making me nervous. I mean, rats and mantises aside. Okay. Box of detergent. Yes, I know. Odd. As it may seem. Atrium. Cafeteria. Haven't I been here? Have I not been? Okay, okay. Where the hell did they come from? Alright. Reactor. Okay. Oh. The radiation's probably going to start spiking soon. Okay, more barricades. Keep your eyes open for traps. Doorway. Ammunition box empty. Wait, this is where I came in. Okay, I'm going around in circles. Yes, I am. So where is it that I've not been? I've not been down there. Okay. No, I've not. I've not been. This place is so complicated. Well, not complicated, but easy to get lost in. Okay. Nope, that's not. Here. How do I... Whiskey is worn off. Oh, I need the key. I need the key. There's a passage here. Isn't there? There's a passage here. Or maybe... No, I have to get through. Oh, there. That's where I need to get to. But I can't. Okay. Oh. Ah! Okay, just... Don't die to the mantis, people. Okay. Ah, right. Okay, yes. And healing powder. Let's just take 2 of those. Have I been down there, then? I mean, that's where I'm going. Don't go too far. Don't get too lost. Oh, that's the upstairs area. Okay. Prepared speech of Gus Olsen, Ombudsman. I hate that word. Prepared speech of Gus Olsen, Ombudsman, for the annual Overseer election. Good afternoon. Each year it is the appointed task of the mayor not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last Overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office. Okay. And the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into the historical canon. But lately it's occurred to me that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all of this. Or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense. To understand why the vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. Oh God, so the vault's computer will kill everyone if they don't... Oh, well, if they don't sacrifice one person to him. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies, but now with the rise of voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first Overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, Surely he would have seen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of Overseer and Martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us, and the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. Okay. No added overseas. Oh, I've got the... Of course I have. Betty. I've got the password. I can now go to my death. Yay. So this is the point at which I have to ask myself, how curious... How curious am I? Oh, God. Isn't that what I've just read? Betty. Yeah, that's what I've just read. Okay. Oh, God. Now I have to find the Overseer's office again. I'm never going to find it. I don't think it was down. I think it was... Okay, I've not been to the cafeteria before either. Oh my God, I'm completely lost. Okay, there are mines around here. And I am very lucky to have not simply walked onto one. But in the end, they decided to rebel and kill themselves anyway. Or did they refuse? Did they refuse? And the computer killed them all. Cabinet. Nice. Really not that good, is it? Any mines? No. Detergent. I know. Such an odd thing to sound happy about. But there you go. Okay, well, we're definitely going in the wrong direction then, because... I haven't found that. So where the hell is the Overseer's office? I'm pretty sure it wasn't down... Ah, okay, I think I know where I am now. I think I know where I am. There should be some signs telling me where the Overseer's office is soon. He says, with that vague hope. Ah, yes, other side. Security, Overseer, here we... Right, so I can now open... Okay, I can now open this terminal, unlock this terminal. Overseer order. That's the one I've already read. Open sacrificial chamber. Okay. Really, a blood trail going into there.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
Really? Go to the light? Every single solitary bone in my body that has any common sense is saying, leave, you've got what you came for. You got the component. You
The
got...
light is calming and puts your mind at ease.
No, it does not.
Go to the light.
Okay? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, the door's still open. Okay.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
I'll stand. Thanks. You didn't even have whiskey?
The show requires that you sit in the chair.
It rubs the lotion on its body, right?
It is absolutely essential that you sit in the chair.
Oh, maybe I could. Okay, I will sit. I will sit in the
You
chair.
have no other choice. You must sit in the chair.
Okay. Can I get off from the chair?
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry.
Angry?
Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important.
What's
Let's
a race
take a moment
car?
to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game.
Don't remember
when
it.
You snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy,
Still don't
were they right.
remember it. What's a
And
flick?
who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good.
No.
What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them?
No.
Good.
Okay. Whoa, okay. Okay. Missiles. Missiles bad.
And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's
I've had
every
this
bit as
premonition
important.
that this is a
Let's
trap.
take a moment to reflect on
And-
the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things?
Oh yeah.
Good. What you are feeling is peace.
No.
You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife.
And
Can you see them? Good.
okay. Pulse grenades. Pulse grenades are good.
Ready to die for your country?
Okay, really? Stealth boy, pulse grenades, pulse mines, pulse. I'm literally...
And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people.
Okay.
Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important.
Okay.
Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary.
You know what?
Boy,
Sod the
were they
pulse gun.
right.
Sod the pulse gun.
And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things?
Yes, rage.
Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them?
Okay.
Good.
So... do we have any cover in any of these rooms? This room had Mr. Gutsies. Yes, it did.
Launch me up and ship me up.
Oh, no. Okay.
Hostile detected.
Okay, yeah, hostile detected. Super Stimpack, Stimpaks, whiskey. Why, what? Why didn't I? What am I doing? Why am I not going all out? Oh, okay. No. Anyone else? Probably more. Stimpack worn off. Okay, I think I see. Yes, I do. Oh god. Did they all blow up? Okay. Volt Tech Power Armor. Ooh. Veronica might like that. Why are there all these dead bodies here? Oh, are these previous... oh, did they clear the bodies up after they... well, you would, wouldn't you, really? You wouldn't want... you wouldn't... okay. Okay. Open door. The mainframe. No? Okay. System recording. Bolt 11 solution. Recording downloaded. Automated response. Bolt 11 solution. Override lockdown. Okay.
Alright, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
Okay. 5 of them left.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
Okay. So it was a test. And when they finally passed the test, there were only 5 of them left. And so they killed themselves. There's probably a deep, meaningful lesson to be learned here. Like, don't live in a vault.
Yippee-yay!